Welcome back to the final hour of Blades. We've got a couple of the last word going AWOL. Let's see what happens.
Just going on a little adventure.
You head down into the basement, and it's
Every good story starts with you head into the basement.
yeah. Only good things happen after that.
Yeah.
It's it used to be the basement of the building adjacent. There's an old brick wall that was knocked out, and a doorway was put in down there. It's been renovated several times. You see there's like old mounting brackets for stuff on the walls. There are new mounting brackets on one side and huge kegs, and the acrid, slightly ozony and coppery smell of Leviathan blood in these casks against the wall, like raw Leviathan blood, before it's processed into electroplasm for energy. And for a whisperer or anyone who's magically sensitive, like getting close to this much demon blood, actually, holy shit, Careless.
What?
I just realized something. How many dice of demon are you again? 2? Jeff?
2.
Did we determine 2? Can you make me a 2-die fortune roll, please?
Oh,
Sure.
shit.
I don't like
Just
these.
roll 6.
Yeah, 2d6. That's fine. Okay.
6.
Okay. No, you're
Wow.
you're fine. You're fine. You smell it, and you can clearly tell what it is, that it's just raw demon blood, but nothing happens to you. You are fully in control of yourself, and everything's normal.
Yeah.
The floor has been done in this really nice bit of masonry work. It's not brand new, but it's not ancient or anything either. It looks like they took some bricks out of the wall and remodeled the place to form this sort of maybe 8-inch deep basin in the middle of the room. It's about 6-7 feet across, circular basin. It's full of void sea water, so it's pitch black at first glance. And as you approach it a little bit, there's electric lights down here, one on either wall. You can see a few inches below the surface into the pool through the ink-like water. And at first it's just like, oh, it's just a pool. And then you see an arm sort of roll under the surface sideways. And it looks like it's been underwater for a while. The skin is flaying off a little bit. There's scales, like fish scales or something, floating on the surface. It's not like filthy and dirty in the way that it ought to be, with bodies maybe dumped into the water. It smells fine. It seems like a basin of water, but under the surface you see this body part, and it's not like a severed arm. It's like there's bodies weighed down maybe, or put at the bottom of the thing. And on the back side of the basin, there's a channel that goes down into the floor, and then the water runs out the back through a little sluice under the wall. The magical writing rune, you can make it out. Actually, Jeff, you probably read Hadrathi pretty decently as well, being from Tycheros and all.
Mhm.
It's what you are looking for. It's magical, ritualistic writing having to do with the sea demons. Satara specifically is named in the writing. Yeah. And also in the writing is the symbol, the Skurlock's victim symbol that you got from the Dimmer Sisters. Skurlock's mark is in the writing as well.
Wow.
Yeah. You wanna study this, Ant, while you're here, or do you want to stay on course?
I mean, I only have 1 in study, so I don't feel super confident about that.
Yeah,
I
it might distract you from the task at hand. That's a risk you can take if you want to take that risk.
I will just stick to what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're here to back up Careless, or take the lead, or whatever. I'm not sure exactly how you're going to do it. The goal here is to attune through the waters of the pool to Satara herself, right? That's what you're trying to achieve?
Yeah. Okay. I think it becomes, and you'll tell me if I'm wrong or if Rune doesn't want to do this, but the necessity is that Rune basically has to go with me on this conversation because this is her forte and it is not at all mine.
Yeah, it's like a group action, I think.
I'm just saying she'll be present for the conversation. I think there's no way to avoid it, right?
No, there's no way to avoid that. Yeah. One of you can lead the action. It's probably careless.
Oh, good.
And then you will both roll a tune, and we'll take the better.
Is it desperate then?
Oh yes, it's definitely desperate. Let's get XP for that. It's limited effect right now. The degree to which you can reach out to her here is is more in her control than your control. So you're blunted in your efforts unless you want to push for more effect. You can push for bonus dice here. The Devil's Bargain, I think, is obvious, which is this whole thing it takes longer than Quellen has time to buy you. So when you leave, like, the Bloodletters, Cyclops, somebody from the gang will know that you're here, and you won't be able to do it, like, totally under the radar. But you'll get a bonus die for that Devil's Bargain, both of you, if you are willing to, like, do this right, take your time, and
Well, let me ask it this way then. And you are most likely going to roll several sixes, probably. I have a 1 in a tune, so I could take this Devil's Bargain, which just has like a story result, in hopes of minimizing the stress you take. Does that sound good, or do you not care?
I don't care.
All right. Then we won't take your Devil's Bargain, John.
okay.
So I'm going to roll a 6 here anyways. Ready?
Want to push for effect or dice?
No, man!
3 4s and 2 2s. What about the rolls today, man? Okay, so how many?
You don't need Devil's Bargain. You don't take any stress, actually. A 4 is fine.
Oh, it's success, right? Yeah.
Yep. You make contact with Satara, and desperate level consequences happen to you.
Resist them.
and yes, and you resist them like a boss.
We keep saying that.
Because it keeps being true.
That's true.
So Jeff, your effect is limited. You're going to tick 1 on your clock to the Satara clock.
I can't mark it. You got to do it for me, bro. Oh, wait.
Okay.
Do the progress thing, I guess.
You should be able to do it, I think.
Yeah, I got it. I was just clicking on the clock itself.
If you feel like burning stress, you can take 2 stress to push yourself and take another one. You can push for effect, and be like, no, I want more here.
I'll do it. I'll take
that.
these.
Okay. So you're halfway there.
Yeah.
On that clock. So I'm gonna give you halfway. Like you don't have a solid lead yet, but you're gonna see something to look for and a place to focus your search, perhaps.
Okay.
And this is specifically about regaining your powers, right? This isn't just like generally like about Satara or anything. Like you want a solid lead on where to go and what to do to regain your demonhood.
Yeah.
Less about her and more about you.
Oh shit, John! I get to roll 1 more d6 because of my Daredevil.
It was desperate. You're right.
Thank you, chat. You guys always save me.
There's
There's
Chat.
God.
6.
Nice.
always that last dice.
Wow.
Holy Moses, chat.
Whoa.
Chat.
That's how I got the mega crit too. I was like, oh yeah.
Chat gets the XP.
Oh, yeah.
Instead of Jeff.
Jack.
Wow. Yeah, rules are rules, so it's fair is fair.
Do I not need to take those 2 stress then? I guess.
No, it's still for effect. You still want to do it, yeah, because you want to learn more here. The 6 just keeps you from getting fucking wrecked by Satara. So she doesn't do anything to you. I'm not even gonna say what that would have been. I'll just keep that to myself.
Since it was a group action, do I need to resist?
Nope. The 2 of you, the roll covers the people in the group action, so you're good. You're good. Yeah. So both of you see into the pool. You do not see Satara herself. She does not show up and get busy with you. But you see, so to speak. That's not quite what I meant.
What kind of demon worship is this?
Weren't expecting the orgy.
I know. Rune's like, I'll help you so innocently.
Demon orgy, woo! No, both of you see through the waters. You're looking in and you're seeing the bodies that are under here, and then it's as if you go underwater, like in a vision. You feel yourself slip past the lip of the basin, underwater, and sink down as if this basin was sitting on top of the ocean. You go deep, way too deep below the surface of the city. Even you feel lost in the black void of the sea. And down far below, as sailors often claim, in the depths of the dark void sea, you see stars and constellations glittering down in the depths. But you feel this pull, right? You're attuning, Rune, you're kind of like guided meditation here with Careless, like helping him focus on the thing that he cares about. And you feel it like being pulled like a magnet away from this place, drifting north and west through the city, under the estates of the wealthy through Brightstone, veering west across towards the docks, out into the channel, and just beyond in the channel. Somewhere out there in Northhook Channel, you are drawn through the waves down to the seafloor in the channel. So the constellations below you are replaced by rocky ground, rising and falling, black sea weeds and grasses flowing in the pitch blackness. It's weird. It's like pitch dark down here, but you can see in the vision. And you come upon a clutch of eggs, large, 3-foot tall, egg-shaped, almost like alien pods, the alien eggs. They look kind of like that. Floating in the water, wrapped in chains and anchored to the seafloor. So they're floating up like sea mines, kind of, from the chains. A group of them. And lashed to these eggs are human remains in various stages of being degraded by the sea. Some just skeletons, some more fresh. And it's obvious that there's sort of a cloud of red mist, blood, bits of bone, bits of flesh floating around these eggs. And the eggs are seeping, the bodies are seeping into the eggs. They're giving them nourishment in some way. And as soon as you see this, Careless, you totally like get it. It flashes in your head like, oh, this is what Sitar is doing here. This is what the basin is for. These corpses, she's making more sea demons for one thing. But the way she can do that, to make more demons, you got to have more than one demon's worth of power. You got to have excess to distribute. So she has put whatever she took from you, she's put here to cause these eggs to begin to grow and mature. So currently your power is in the form of unhatched sea demon eggs. And you have a general idea of where it is. It's not clear enough for you to go specifically to the place and find it because you're not done with your clock yet. But yeah, you get a clear vision of exactly what she's doing, where your power is, and beyond that, you'll have to try to learn more. And Rune, you experience all of that too. Because you're using this basin, I'm gonna throw in a little extra for Rune. Lord Skurlock made this basin.
Okay.
You can sense it because you're attuning to his power here. Careless rolled his 6, so Skurlock is not aware that you guys are doing this, and Zatara is not aware that you guys are doing this. But you get this strong sense that it's a debt being paid, essentially. Skurlock did this for Satara because he was compelled to do it. He had to do it to honor some bargain or debt or something between them. So he's also kind of responsible for the situation here, and he's connected to it, which you already knew, but you get that little extra insight that he doesn't necessarily want to be doing this stuff, but he had to do it on her behalf.
I think kind of at the conclusion then of the vision, Careless says to Rune, like, it would seem we are connected more than I thought.
Yeah, I had no idea that your path and mine were going to diverge this way.
Well, I told you we were going to kill Lord Skurlock. I promised you that, and now it's even more convenient than I ever thought before.
Cool. We learned a lot. That's great.
Yeah. So you slip away. We see you. You did not take my devil's bargain. So Quellen and Cyclops come back in, and he's like, "So, find anything you like?" You know, and you're able to like, "Yeah, I don't know if I want a tattoo yet or whatever." And you're able to like, get out of there. And
no, actually, I mean, to be honest, he knows that they are worshiping Satara, and he's like, I actually have an idea for a custom one. Do you guys do custom tattoos?
he's like, "Oh yeah, yeah."
Cool. And then he like, do you have a parchment perhaps and something to write with?
Yeah, he passes it over. There's a bunch here the artists use to do design.
He just draws out and scribbles a really severe the picture of the sky demons, the moon demons and stuff, just like a big, very, like, really digs into it, very severe. And then he's like, he passes that back over to him. He's like, "What do you think of that one?"
He raises an eyebrow, not just as a guy who runs a tattoo parlor front. He's supposed to know something about art, but he looks at it and then he looks back at you, at your black Taikarosi shark eyes, and kind of then looks at Rune and looks at Quellen, and she's like, "My friends, they're normal." And Cyclops is like, "Yeah, we could do this. Sure." Oh.
Careless is like, he gives a nod and he's like, "Well, I shall look forward to that then. I'll probably have to come back for it. I have to do some other things, but it's good to know you're willing to make this mark as well."
I'll talk to our guy. He's a little suspicious, but not like, "Oh my God, these guys are up to demon shenanigans." He's just kind of like, these people are dangerous." But you get out of there without further incident.
Okay.
Cool. And we owe you one more downtime, Zeke.
Yes. I want to gather information from now I took with the last level or the last XP, I have pushed my attune to 3.
Whoa, holy crap.
Yeah.
You're getting serious in secret there, Aldo.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I've put like
what,
all of my experience points in attune for the last couple of sessions to get it to 3 because I want to like have a clandestine kind of meeting with my sister.
Joke's on you, Zeke. Rune's been working out, so now her rec is a 6.
She's gonna wreck my face.
Switch roles.
Aldo, you've been a valuable member of the team, but we just
well, this is in line with my obsession.
Right.
Of course, absolutely. Yeah. Last time you did this, you needed Rune's help, and now you've obsessively studied. You've been going to secret ghost bars. You've been practicing on the side, and now we're going to see you. Are you doing it in your room at the lair, or are you going somewhere else?
No, I'm going to find a quiet place where no one can find me, if I can, using my contacts with the Lost.
Oh yeah. We've established that the Lost have like weird little safe houses around the city that you
Yeah.
tortured a dude in. So yeah, you can totally use one of their places. Yep.
Cool.
And they assume that you're using it for the same thing again, so you don't need a cover story or anything. When Aldo says like, I need to use one of your places, they're like, yeah, okay, right.
No questions asked.
We're gonna have to clean up afterwards. So, okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So you're gonna take the book and
Yes.
talk
Take
to
the
Belle.
diary.
And are you up for Bell conversation?
Yeah, let's do it.
Is that good with you? And the group at large, is it okay with you guys if we indulge on right now in this conversation?
Yeah.
Instead of waiting till next time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Of course.
Let's do it. Let's do it. So you're in a dingy little room. It's what district should it be in? It's in Char Hollow, and it's an old it's like a place where they age cheeses, like goat cheeses and stuff. So it's this big dusty room with shelves where they have all these wheels of cheese that are on the shelves aging. And in the back, what there used to be some kind of refrigerator or cold room locker kind of space. There's like a metal door, and it was insulated with mud and stuff before, so it's somewhat soundproofed. So they're like, yeah, this is perfect for you. No one will hear you, whatever you're doing in here. So we see Aldo go in and shut the door behind him. There's no electric lights in here. Maybe you have a candle or something that you can light to provide some light. And you've got the diary.
Yeah. I'll grab I'll set up some candles so I can see what's going on.
So what do we see? We've seen Rune attune many a time. What's it look like when Aldo does it?
When Aldo does it, that's a good question. Fucking cops are coming, man. The blue coats. He sits cross-legged on the floor, sets up the candles, lights them in kind of a circle, and he puts the book in the middle of the circle. And he takes off his glasses, sets them very gently in his shirt pocket or his vest pocket, and he just begins to like stare and like meditate at the book. And you hear like him start humming a song very low with his deep gravelly voice, just and it's a song they learned like as children, and that's what he thinks will lead her back to him.
Mm-hmm. Nice. I think that's smart. So you're gathering information. You're gonna make an attune roll, which is controlled standard essentially here for now, anyway. Do you get a bonus die from Belle as a close connection and contact, or has that not happened yet? Do you have that with what's left of her in the book, or are you yearning for that connection to be realized?
As much as I'd like to say yes, I get a bonus dice, I would say no. I would say we're not connected all the way, because what I really want from this contact is to have something specific that she wants me to do, like a specific instruction for me.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, and chat's asking about a host body. I think this is because Aldo's on his own. He's trying to be a real grown-up whisperer. Like, I don't need host bodies. I can just summon up ghosts and talk to them. That's the thing I can do now. So yeah, no host body this time. This is the real thing.
Okay.
Cool. So it's just your attune. You can push yourself if you want for a bonus die.
I will.
So 2 more stress.
Yep. It's getting up there.
Getting up there.
Okay, so
And this is gather information. So this will be. We're not at a place yet where failure is on the table. You have the book. You can attune. You're able to do this. This will color, I guess, mostly for Anne, like how much you're getting. You know, like is it really like a close connection with her? And like, God damn it, hang on.
I can't believe they passed Zeke's house and went right to John's. too.
Right, like fastest response time ever.
Oh man.
brr, brr.
Yeah, they gotta
Now
like.
everyone knows that I live next door to Zeke.
Yeah. They're burning down the college.
So yeah, this is more like how much to help with Anne, maybe with your role player or whatever. Like, is this like fully Belle coming back to have a conversation, or is it more like standoffish or whatever? So go for it. Give us your tune. Let's see.
Okay. Position.
Controlled and standard for now.
Okay. Oh God, I don't want to fuck this up. I really want this to go well.
I want
Come
you to-
on, let's go. Okay, a 6. Okay, good.
Nice.
I'll take it.
6. That's full contact with your sister to whatever degree Anne wants to do it.
Okay.
But nothing. The veil is lifted, and the book, the pages turn in a wind that isn't there. The candle flame flickers. This time, instead of a host body, we see the shimmering ghost of Belle, sitting. I think she's sitting cross-legged across from you, as the scene begins.
Run.
Ollie, I missed
Run.
your song.
It's good to see you.
It's good to see you, Ollie. Why am I here?
Well, I just wanted to ask you a question. And I'll just go through like all the stuff we've been through. Like we've hold on, let me just make sure I get all the names right. Like we have killed Preceptor Dunville, Master Helker is gone. We've talked to Rorik. Like I'll just tell her the whole spiel. Like, so I'm not actually asking her things. I'm just giving her information right now. And then I just stop with the story, and I just look at her. I just want to know, what do you want me to do next?
Oh, Aldo. Did you ever stop to wonder why I wanted to live forever?
Of course I did, but I figured that was your business and I wouldn't pry.
Aldo. I wanted to live forever because I knew that if I died and you were there to grieve and mourn for me, that you would go to a dark place. And I knew that I needed to outlive you because you have such a strong heart, but sometimes you can let your emotions get the best of you. I wanted to live forever so that you would never have to go to that dark place like you did when our parents died. And look what you've done. How many people have you killed? Aldo. This isn't the brother that I wanted. Why are you doing this?
I want to help you.
You're not helping me, Aldo. I'm gone.
I want to. want you not to be dead. I want you to be with me. And are you where you want to be right now?
Although I just wanted for you to be happy and a good man, who I knew you were. Not a killer.
But that's all I've ever been good at.
That's all you've ever been good at because that's all you've ever tried.
Well then, what do I do now?
You have to let me go, Aldo.
How? How do I do that?
People come and they go. I wanted to live forever and I didn't achieve that.
Well, I can do something about that. I can help you. I know. Someone's gonna help me, and you can live forever.
I'm already dead, Aldo.
But there's this thing where ghosts can live forever and be around. You know,
Aldo.
so maybe I can talk to you more, and you'll never leave.
Have you ever hugged a ghost or held a ghost's hand? We can't go to the market. We can't play anymore. We can't. That's not how it works.
Well, how do I let you go then?
I'm sorry, Aldo, I don't know. That's something you're going to have to figure out how to do.
Are you
Aldo?
saying you don't want to live forever as a ghost so I can be around? We can be around each other?
Aldo, you're my big brother. You've been all that I've ever had. And I love you, but I never wanted to see you like this. Killing and maiming and destroying people. You're a good man, remember that? And let me go.
Well, how do I give you rest then?
Destroy the book. And we can never talk again.
No, I won't do that.
Aldo, this half-life you're forcing me to live is painful for me. You have to. I'm trapped here. I don't want to be here. You asked me what I wanted. I don't want you to be a killer, and I don't want to be here. You have to destroy the book. Please.
Can you promise me something? Can you promise me that if I go through with it and I destroy the book and all that, when it's my time to go, can you promise me we'll be together then?
Aldo, you and I will walk together in the spirit lands at the end.
All right, Runt. I guess I'll see you when I see you then.
Not too soon, Ollie.
Okay. Then I don't know if like severing the connection is the thing, but whatever I do, just close the book or whatever.
Close the book. Yep. Yep.
Well, it fades away.
And I grab the book, put it in my pocket, and just sit there for like an hour and just think about shit.
All right.
All right. Good stuff, guys. That was awesome.
Should be noted here, out of character, Zeke,
Yep.
that if you choose to not destroy the book,
Mm-hmm.
that could be a thing. I'm not saying like you have to do this or whatever. Like if you wanted to keep RPing, like I'm down to keep being Bell. I'm giving you that option. So you decide what Zeke would do, or what Aldo would do, rather.
Right. Gotcha.
Cool. You asked for your answer. You got an answer. It's not the one you wanted to hear,
No, it's not.
but we will find out what Aldo does ultimately with that problem. Whew, nice. Very nice. Cool. Well, I think that does it for our downtime. We have a little bit of time left. You guys are going to get so much XP today. We could do XP again for this session. Is there anything, Jeff? I know you have plans. Do you want to put them in the ether now, or do you want to hang on to those for next time when we launch a new mission?
Yeah, I'm good now, I think.
Okay.
Oh, I mean, it's your call, but I would have gone back to the church and talked to them about the situation. I mean, but also, what is the situation with the church, I guess?
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Yeah, it's kind of in limbo a little bit right now. It's cordoned off, and something bad happened there, and like getting to the bottom of that might be a thing that you want to do as an objective.
Okay.
So, we can do that next time. I think that'll be good.
Okay.
Cool. Let's do XP for this half and half fighting and downtime session. Who wants to go first?
I go.
I'll go first.
As soon as I said it, I was like, everyone's going to say it at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't mind getting in line for XP.
All right, Marcus.
No, you do. You lead.
Address the challenge with calculation conspiracy. Yes.
Literal conspiracy.
Yes, literally a conspiracy, which I feel like I'm gonna have fun with. Beliefs drives heritage or background. Maybe in line with that.
I also think that you specifically were driven by the artifacts. You were like, this is my thing. I'm gonna do this, specifically for downtime. Yeah.
And then struggling with issues, I did overindulge.
You did indeed.
Plain and simple. So
Take
probably
your XP for that.
probably easy peasy right there.
My +2 heat. Yep. And you want to go next?
Sure.
Haroon.
Address the challenge with knowledge or arcane power. Yes, the Satara thing.
Yeah, and in the battle as well, the Tempest situation. I think 2 for that makes sense.
Okay. I mean, wouldn't that have been counted in the last XPs? Because we just did XP before.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
This is like kind of since down to.
I'm already splitting things in my head. Yeah, you're right. We already did that.
So I mean, I guess I feel like I should still count it as 2 though, because that was like a desperate, like contacting a demon.
It was, yeah. I think that's great. Yep.
Okay.
The consequences there were real bad. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
Belief drives heritage or background. Kind of, I guess, consorting with Quellen and I guess.
The Dimmer sisters?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Dimmer sisters.
Totally your drive.
Okay, cool. So it's 2 for that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And then struggle with issues from revised or traumas. No. Because I indulged, but I went like I did perfect amount of drugs. So
yeah, it's right. The perfect. Nice.
The perfect amount of drugs is no drugs. Stay in school.
That's right, kids.
Take my 4.
Listen to Auntie Rune. Jeff, Careless Firm, always easy to do XP for Careless.
Yeah, I think the auto is the 2 on express your beliefs, drives heritage or background.
Hell yeah.
The violence obviously didn't happen in this kind of weird experience for downtime experience thing we're doing, but I would argue on at least a 1 for coercion, because there was like, it didn't actually coerce people, but it was he was willing and ready to. He like put himself in position to do it, and then everyone's just like, no, it's fine. I was like, all right.
No, I think that counts. Like they were just super easy to coerce, but you actually were like, hey, I got my private gang now, and they're like, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that still counts.
You struggle with issues from your vice or traumas during the session. Not as much. There's a small vicious is like, again, I toggled vicious, but it was meant to be like reckless, I think, is what I
You can totally change it if you want. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
make it reckless because that's what I keep role playing anyways. I keep thinking that it's gonna be that. So the recklessness would be, I've just decided that I'm gonna start making more of an effort towards Satara, even though the belief is she's way out of our league. But we put ourselves in a dangerous situation for that and rolled some desperate stuff and got out of it anyways. So I think a 2 there.
Yeah, totally. And for people playing at home, like that's totally fine. Like traumas, they're supposed to be the things that you're playing towards as a player. So if you pick the wrong one, then just make it the thing that the character is becoming, not just whatever mechanical thing you've picked. So obviously you don't change it every session or some bullshit like that, but try to get it right. That's the important thing.
And then is this downtime too, real quick? Right?
What?
What?
Huh?
We just did downtime.
Okay, that's what I was asking. It's just
Yeah.
It was downtime.
Then I'm done with the experience.
Cool. And last but not least, the lesson. Aldo.
Let's see. I would like to take 2 for belief, strives, heritage, background, and then 1 for struggle with my vice. And I just want like, I'm not gaming this. Like, this was, I hope people know by now, like, I try really hard not to game the system. But 1 for struggle with my vice when I told her, no, I won't burn the book. Or my trauma, excuse me, struggle with my trauma for that.
I know what you meant. Your obsession, yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah. three total.
Definitely. I think that was serious obsession at work.
Cool.
When you ask the person themselves what to do and they tell you and you're like, but no.
She specifically said that she's in pain, and he's like, I don't care.
Yeah. Upset John. Yeah, fully obsession. Cool. The crew, probably not a lot of crew stuff here, but let's just look. No mission today, so that isn't a thing. Challenges above your current station. Jeff, that's one. You got one for the crew there. Let's go talk to Satara directly.
Nice.
Nicely done. Crew's reputation. Oh, that's interesting. Marcus, what do you think? So when you were out vicing, you
Yes.
indicated that you were potentially with a group that had burned a bunch of dockers alive in a building. And then when you went to meet with the citizens, you were like, oh yeah, also I know these people and you should listen to them too.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might count as bolstering the crew's reputation of merciless, because it's not just you out in the public eye and people think that you're cool. You were like, no, I'm actually with these people. And now everyone's going, those people are fucking murderers. So I see that as being a reputation boost for the crew, but
Okay.
it's up to you. It depends on how Miss Cataby played it. If you were like very cordial and smoothed it over in a way where everyone didn't have any weird feelings about it, or if you were like, no, this is how it is. I'm with this group of killers.
I mean, that's what I said. So
Okay.
whatever the world effect of that is.
Yeah. Then you should get XP for that. That's your rep.
All right.
Goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the crew. I think 1 for that this time, because again, we had the like, hey, so my own private army. Is everyone cool with basically anything Careless does? Like, yep, that's fine. That continues to be the ongoing story of the last word. Cool. That will do it for XP. And that will do it for us today in Blades in the Dark.
Awesome.
Thanks, you guys.
All right.
That's fun as always. I'm glad we got to do some more Bell and Aldo. That's always fun to watch.
It is. You guys do that good. Should do some final thoughts from everyone?
Yeah.
Great. Let's start with you, Anne.
Perfect. Thanks for the show, guys. Thanks for watching. And thanks, as always, to the co-players and JP for running everything. My name is AnneMunition. I am a streamer, kind of. I've been gone a lot the past couple of weeks because I've been traveling and also moving to a new house, which is great. So I stream Tuesday through Saturday, Monday through Saturday at noon Pacific time, usually. Normally I don't stream on Sunday evenings. I'm going to try and do that tonight, but I have to attempt to put my bed together, which means I have to go to the hardware store because they didn't send me the right screws, or they didn't send me the screws at all. So I don't know when I'll be streaming tonight. Probably just do a short stream, like 5 or 6, but I'll tweet twitter.com/AnneMunition, let you guys know when that's going to be.
Thank you, Anne.
Thanks.
Zeke.
Yo.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for coming and watching today, and thank you to all my cohorts during this adventure, and JP behind the scenes, of course. Ezekiel_III, Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube. As far as broadcasting after this, I haven't decided yet because I have maybe something happening later tonight. I'm not sure, but follow my Twitter if you want to find out if I am or not. Twitter.com/Ezekiel_II. But I will be back at noon Pacific tomorrow with Indie Monday. Playing some indie games tomorrow. I'm going to pick out some doozies for us to peruse tomorrow. So hopefully I'll see you then. That's it.
Thank you, Zeke. Mr. Jeff.
Thanks, everyone, as always, for tuning in. I've been just check out my channel, iNcontroLtv on Twitch. I tweet funny stuff. I think that's about it. I'm trying to think of things I'm doing in the upcoming near future, but not much. Just gonna be playing a lot of games and hanging out. Looking forward to some more Blades in the future. And that's it. Thank you, guys.
Awesome. Thank you, Jeff. All right, I'll go me then. Going to see Alien Covenant tonight. Tune Fanboys on Tuesday. Can't wait to talk to Jeff about it. I'm excited for that. Otherwise, see you next week. And hopefully now that I have a station back up, I can get back to playing some Quake and some Dota. And can't wait to play Outlast 2. And so, yay for that. I'll see you next time. And last but not least, our DM, Mr. John Harper.
It's me.
Final thoughts.
Yeah, thanks again, everybody, for playing. You guys are the best, obviously. And chat, you get special MVP this week for saving Careless's ass and reminding us about his desperate bonus die. So pat yourselves on the back there for that one. I am gonna be moving as well soon, so I will be.
Moving, by the way, guys, fuck y'all.
What?
Everyone else. No, Jeff, it's a thing. I may be absent from the internet here and there coming up, but I'll be back. I keep saying I'm going to start streaming. I totally am. The move on the horizon has made me like put everything on hold until I'm set up in the new place. So once that happens, I too will be a Twitch streamer of video games at some point in the near future. So I will let you know. The Q&A thread is up on the site if you want to come ask us questions. Please do post your fan art. I noticed there was some earlier today that was pretty great. So we'll look forward to seeing your questions and comments over there. And we will see you next time.
Awesome. That'll do it for today's Blades. We'll see you next week. And as always, you can check out events on twitch.tv/itmeJP for upcoming roleplay shows. On behalf of everyone here and JP Running Production, we'll see you next time. We're out of here. Peace.
Bye.
Bye.